It was the best day of my life. Everyone was there.
It was a night full of warm messages and well wishes.
I can still remember how proud my parents looked when I graduated.
It was the day
I chose to spend the rest of my life
with you.
Celebrations are special moments in everyone's life.
On every occasion and every milestone, we always make it more special because there's no cake like Sue's.
Good day, everyone. I'm John Roland Molina. I'm a faculty member from UP Visayas in our BS Food Technology and MS Food Science programs. And prior to that, I had experience in the food industry, big manufacturing food industry, as an R&D specialist. And then after that, I worked as an research specialist in the UST regional office in Manila. And then after that, I took my master's degree in food innovation and product design in Europe. It was in France, in Ireland, and also in Sweden. So now I'm already here in the academe in UP Visayas.
So I'm Wilda Wutrich UC, a CPA by profession, but now an entrepreneur. So Sue's Cake Gallery was founded by the couple John and Suzette DeCelio way back in 1993. They operated a party needs store, which also offered customized cake options for the customers. But in May 2011, they decided to migrate to Canada. And so they decided to sell the business to me. And so I bought the store in Robinson's Place, Iloilo. And at that time, I had no idea in baking or in cakes at all. But I believed in the big opportunity of the cake industry at that time. And so with a very clear vision in my mind, I accepted it. And then I shared that vision with my employees. I told them that I want Sue's Cake Gallery to be someday a household name that the Ilonggo community can really be proud of. So I want it to grace every table, in every occasion and their families. So with that vision in mind, I started rebranding our business, and then I turned the party need shop to more of a cake shop, really. So I offered more cake choices and flavors for the customers. And at the same time, I leveled up our customized cakes. So I made sure we were updated with the latest trends and the current designs available. Then around 2015, SM City offered a space to us, and this really opened so many new doors of opportunities for us. So we were able to launch a entirely new concept. So it was a cake and coffee shop, and we were able to display around like 200 different kinds and flavors and designs of cakes available for just walk-in customers. And also we placed a gallery of different show window cakes for all occasions so that our customers can see our works of art and our craftsmanship. And then came 2016, we also opened a store in Robinson's Harrow. And then in 2018 came GT Pavilla store. And a week after that, we opened the Festive Walk Mall. So in a span of 10 years, we have now 5 branches in all. With the increasing demand of these 5 branches, we needed to build our own commissary at that time. So in 2019, I was introduced to the OST's program, the Set Up Innovation Fund, through an entrepreneur friend of mine. She knew that I was looking for resources, additional funding, so that I can buy a cookie depositor equipment, and of course, a packaging equipment. And so she referred me to the OST. And so I was very fortunate that I availed of their funding. So after the setup iFund, we also had other engagements with the OST. So we had the food safety consultancy program conducted to us in the plant. And then after that, we also availed of their GMP assessment. Our facilities, our operations, our processes were all evaluated, assessed, and we were given recommendations. And we were very thankful. We are very thankful for all those recommendations. And of course, they gave us the SSOP manual in the end. That was the output. And then recently, I am very fortunate that I was offered to be one of the pioneers to avail of the product development consultancy program this time. So we are now in the initial stage of the product development. So for me as a businesswoman, product development for me is one of the most important pillars to ensure the stability, the survival, and the growth of any business. We cannot remain in our status quo. We cannot do that. No, we cannot remain in our comfort zone. Otherwise, our competitors will really overtake us. So times are changing because there's nothing constant than change. So we know that our consumers' behavior and preferences are constantly changing, evolving, and they are upgrading. And so we have to innovate. We have to create products that would really address and be relevant to their needs right now. So that's how important product development is. If I may add, product development is also very vital, especially now that we are facing this unforeseen and uncontrollable pandemic. So we must be resilient through product development. So what did I do when I faced this pandemic? In our case, we were really affected, and we cannot already expect huge celebrations, big cakes to be ordered. So nawala na yung lahat. So ano na lang yung gagawin namin? What will we do? Because we were really affected. So I said, this is now the situation. So we should anticipate ano mangyayari sa sunod na mga months. So ganito pa rin for sure. People are low on budget. So wala nang mga gatherings na malalaki. So sa bahay na lang. So I innovated a cake that can probably make the celebration still happy and worthwhile, pero affordable. So what did I do? I offered bento cakes. So it's 150 pesos cake, and it's supposed to be solo serving. Pero yung sa amin, it's not solo. It can be eaten by shared by 3 to 4 people actually. And it's across all ages. Napapasaya mo yung bata, yung teenager, yung grandparents, no, yung parents, yung mga working class. So lahat, across all ages, across all class, no? So napahappy namin ng maraming tao. At the same time, we were really shocked by the response, no, of the consumers, na talagang hindi namin na-anticipate na ang dami palang nag-order ng bento cake lang na yan. So until now, we are still producing a volume of it every day. So those are the things that I'm saying, no? Kailangan maging innovative and creative tayo to the call of the current times. So that's how important product development is.
Yeah, actually, I really agree. I totally agree kay Ma'am Wilda dun sa sinabi niya about product development na ito yung isa sa mga basic activities of a company for it to grow. Hindi pwede maging stagnant lang kasi, yeah, as she mentioned, na ever-changing ang demands ng ating society, especially with this pandemic, very big turning point talaga at nag-iba ang ating lifestyle. So dapat being business owners din sa part ni na Ma'am, kailangan maging aggressive din, dapat mag-adjust din tayo kung ano yung mga nangyari sa ating society and para mag-survive yung ating business. Otherwise, it will not survive kung hindi tayo susunod or sasabay doon sa ever-changing world, di ba? So, yeah, very important ang product development. I also worked as an R&D specialist, so we develop new products that are launched in the market, and that is actually one big strategy of even big companies para talagang ma-penetrate sa market, sa target market nila yung kanilang mga products. And by that, they are also creating impact because each company has also their own advocacies, yung mga kanilang intentions to create positive impact in our society, like providing healthy food products, diba? Also creating identity to our product, especially for our local products, mga Filipino products, then we intend to help our MSMEs para ma-promote din yung ganong branding. And para, yeah, we can say that Filipino products are also globally competitive products. So yun ang goal natin. Okay, so when we do product development, or in a more general sense, food innovation, that was also my background. So actually, one of the things that we need to consider is, of course, yung market demand. Yung ano yung demand ng ating mga consumers, because we are producing for them, diba? So ano ba ang demands nila? Are they into this? Are they into that? But of course, when we are talking about consumers, hindi lang yan isa. And we know that we have a lot of types of consumers. And as business owners, we want to capture as big parang market segment as possible kung yun yung goal ng ating company. And yeah, kailangan i-consider natin yun kasi para yung ating impact, especially if our company is aiming for a positive impact in our society, kailangan masiguro natin that we are satisfying consumer needs and also demands. And aside from that, now with the trend, okay, so aside from consumers' needs and demands, and also the current trend, especially for example this pandemic, no one really expected this that it will happen, and even our consumers. Pero it really changed the lifestyle of our consumers, and yeah, our businesses should also adjust with that. So ngayon, ang mga consumers also change their priorities, di ba? Ngayon into health na, and also environmental sustainability, di ba? Aside from this pandemic, we're also battling with the impacts of climate change. Yeah, natural disasters like mga typhoons. So ayun, yung mga ganung mga pangyayari makes us realize that we really need to do something, and we can create something positive by product development.
So it's very timely that I was introduced to the OST and all their programs, available consultancy programs. And it was also very timely on my part because when I bought the equipment that was funded by the OST 2019, it was intended actually for a new line of business, so a new product line. So it was more for pasalubong. Pero what happened? Pandemic struck. So wala na yung market ko for pasalubong. So the equipment became unused and was useless to us for a while. And so when product development came, the opportunity came, and I was happy to know, pioneer pala kami, no? And so I grabbed the opportunity and I told Sir Jan during our initial conversation and initial talks, I told him, I really want to make use of this machine kasi ito yung ininvest ko. And then I really have to start earning para may return on investment naman sa part ng mga part ko. And so, I'm very happy, no, that we sat down, and then we met also in the commissary where he was able to see the equipment himself, and we had a test run of it. And then we were able to already initially talk on what we can do and what product to produce. So we can use that equipment. And on that note, I'm very excited actually kasi I am already thinking of producing a product that is on the healthy side. Yung cookies, but not the common and usual cookies, but this time on the healthy side. Kasi yun ngayon ang medyo conscious ng mga tao. Yun ang mga preference ng mga consumers natin ngayon. So that was the plan. That is our ongoing plan now. So he is my researcher, my scientist, my food tech, my consultant. So he is my partner in this endeavor.
I'm actually very excited din sa itong consultant engagement with Ma'am Wilda sa Suscake company, because it's also my advocacy for healthy food products and also environmental sustainability, and also supporting our local farmers, our local raw materials here. You know, Panay, Iloilo is very rich in natural resources. And it actually very exciting din ito kasi yung mga products ni Ma'am are very innovative. They already have lines of bakery and also pastries. Now we are working with cookies. You know, cookies is something na talagang gusto natin na i-indulge din ating sarili, especially the consumers. And now we also want it to position in such a way na there's a healthy, yung parang titingnan din ng mga tao na ito ay also healthy. And mayroon ito mga ingredients na kung saan makakatulong din sa ating mga local farmers dito sa ating lugar. So it's very exciting consultancy engagement with this product development. Especially kami din ay yung pioneer partners, kumbaga, sa consultancy program na ito. Kaya yeah, very exciting. I really look forward for this consultancy program to be successful.
In fact, I can already visualize a very successful output in the end, a successful product in the end. And of course, sa partner expectations, of course, we expect rough road and then challenges along the way. Pero it's all worth it, no, to actually produce that product that we are looking forward for.
So yeah, I've been already consultant in Manila. I mean, when I had my consultancy engagements there for almost for more than 2 years already. And yeah, ang secret dun is that we have to have an open communication with our clients. And with that communication, kailangan nagkakaintindihan. So the first time we meet, we already know kung ano yung problem na isosolve. Yun naman talagang important. And along the way, we are going to sing the same song. Kumbaga, parang ganun. So, parang nagkakaintindihan, clear kung ano yung tasks na mga gagawin natin. And also for me as a consultant, very important na yung message. Especially as a technical consultant, we are talking technical terms. And I should also make sure as a consultant na maintindihan ito ng ating clients because not all of our clients can actually understand yung mga technical terms. I'm from food science, food technology, so baka magsabi ako dyan ng mga kung ano-anong molecules na baka hindi na maintindihan ng ating clients. So it's very important na ma-convey ng maayos yung mga messages, technical messages that can really help their business. So that's very important.
Yes, I also agree with what he said, yung open and constant communication between us. So we started, right? We laid down the cards, we laid down everything, our expectations, our goals, and our plans. And after talking about it, so we continue to communicate, no? Kahit we don't see each other every day or often. So we continue to communicate and update each other kung ano na yung mga nangyayari along the way. And then number 2 for me is trust. Trust. Bakit trust? Kasi CPA ako, wala akong kaalam-alam dyan sa mga food, development na yan. I don't have any technical knowledge, scientific knowledge, kung ano ba dapat ang mga temperature ng environment ko, yung temperature ng production area ko. So he gave us all the recommendations that we needed. So I trusted everything that he recommended, and I'm sure you are also happy enough that we are doing something about it already in our facilities so that when the time comes that we will run, ready na lahat. So I trust him because that is his expertise. So hindi ko yan expertise. So there should be trust. And of course, he should also trust us na kung ano yung pinag-usapan namin, talagang gagawin ko yon. So if he recommended that, I will really do it. So that boils down to my last point, which is commitment. So talagang we will see this through until the end. Okay, so walang give up na yan, hindi yan acceptable. So we will face all challenges. So committed ako, committed siya. So we will see this through until the launching of the product.
Yeah, that's very important kasi along the way para smooth lang yung ating journey because product development is a journey. It's a process, hindi to like ito lang. So along the way, talagang may mga ups and downs yan, exchange of ideas, mga ganun. And that's actually very interesting with product development kasi in product development, actually, there is no such thing as you win or you lose, but actually you win or you learn. I mean, you're not gonna lose here kasi kung ano may mga failures, you will learn. So yun, that's very exciting with product development. And I'm very happy with this journey with Ma'am Wilda. Yeah. So actually, One Expert is an online platform wherein naandito yung mga kumbaga, accredited experts ng DOST. And now, parang swak na swak talaga siya sa ngayon because almost everything na mga ginagawa natin ay already online. It means that itong platform na to ng DOST is very accessible to everyone, anywhere, even you are abroad, even you are in Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao, it's very accessible to all of us. And it has the DOST brand. And pag sinabi nating DOST, we have credible, very competent experts here. So makakasiguro tayo na ang mga experts or yung mga experts na magbibigay ng serbisyo sa atin ay talagang in high quality. Kaya I highly encourage everyone to check this out. In case you still don't know this yet, this online platform, it's very helpful, especially if you have a big vision to your business. I mean, I'm in food industry, not only in food industry but also in other industries na makakatulong sa mga technical na tulong para sa inyong business. So that's for one expert. And also my experience there, may mga minsan mga nag-randomly, may mga nag-message din sa akin na kung how to help them in their packaging and labeling, kung paano maging compliant. And I also give them some una-muna mga basic na mga recommendations kung ano yung may implement nila agad. And then if they need further, and then we can just talk about more of our tasks na pwedeng pagtrabahuin together. And for sometimes, because in one expert, it will also make our world smaller. Kumbaga, and because we are already connected here, and it will give us a sense of community, a scientific community wherein we exchange ideas. As consultants, we also actually learn from our clients how to engage, how to simplify our terms, yung mga ganun, and how to create impact sa business. Because pag naging successful din yung kanilang business, magiging successful din ang ekonomiya ng ating bansa, which actually, yun din ang mga fulfillment ng mga consultants. So one expert is your gateway to this advocacy.
For 7 years, I was running my business on my own with no expert people around me, no expert professionals around me teaching me what to do. So I was researching on my own. I was doing everything according to my way, according to how I have learned along the way. But when I got to know them, ay naku, ang dami pala nilang matutulong sa isang maliit at saka nag-grow na business. So I was very fortunate na it's not too late. So ang dami nilang programs at saka mga consultancy projects na binibigay. So it was really very helpful. Everything that they taught us, nagagamit namin. So what I can really say is the OST can educate us, can enable us, and can empower us to become better and to grow bigger. So with DOST, you can never go wrong.